Hello, my name is James Harte and I'm the Senior Director here at the Eriksholm Research Centre. I look forward to seeing you soon at the latest Eriksholm Symposium. Many of you have either visited us here in Eriksholm or who have been to one of our symposiums in the past, but some of you may not have, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this little introduction video prior to you joining us. So for those of you who don't know, the vision of the Eriksholm Research Centre is to carry out audiological research in order to benefit people with a hearing loss. Essentially, our mission is to work on and try and develop significant advances for end-user benefits for the hearing impaired. Now, we're physically located quite some way away from headquarters, and that was done all the way back from our beginning 40 years ago for a very, very specific reason. It means that the work that we carry out here in Eriksholm can be the work that is important to the organization, but is not necessarily urgent. It means that we can do deep dive research without necessarily having to have all of the focus on the immediate commercialization that is so important for the work that's going on in R&D. And it allows us just to take a slightly longer view and work on projects which carry a much higher risk profile than would be possible for the normal R&D organization, which is why Oticon decided to create us in the first place. Okay, so the purpose of the symposium was originally set up to allow us in Eriksholm to share what's going on in the various projects, share new projects with each other, because it was actually a little bit difficult from time to time to get a full overview of all of the activities that were going on. And it allowed us as an opportunity to see whether or not we can contribute to other people's projects or contribute to sort of stretch ideas in areas looking for new research. Now, very quickly we realized that it would actually benefit both us and the rest of the organization if we increased the numbers of people who we invited into the symposium. So now we actually bring in people from all across Demont who are in either R&D and marketing and other areas which might be research active or might be doing higher risk projects within the organization, but certainly those that could benefit in finding out what's going on here in Eriksholm, but also have the potential to provide very valuable input for us, making sure that the context of what we're doing is relevant for the broader organization. And as you'll notice, many of people on the invite list, it's not just management, it's people from, at every stage within the organization, very, very deliberately, to be able to share what we're doing and to get input about what we're doing more broadly. So the typical agenda for the Eriksholm Symposia include typically scientific presentations by one of our scientific staff. It can be PhD students, it can be projects with postdoctoral researchers that work in collaboration with us. But typically what you'll see over the course of the day is a series of presentations where on the day they'll be put into a little bit more strategic context for how this is relevant to Eriksholm's strategy and how this is relevant to Demont moving forward. Okay, well, I very much look forward to seeing you at the next symposium.